Hi all. In the previous video we had seen an introduction to Python and I have started with the division store. I have discussed what are tokens and different types of tokens. Now in this video I'll be discussing with the variables, data typing and input and output statement. If you want to see my previous video, you can subscribe to my channel Ishwari Classes. Now let us begin with what are variables. What are variables? Variables are what are variables? Variables are nothing but labeled storage locations. It is nothing but a labeled storage locations, or you can call it as labeled memory locations also. For example, we write in a program A is equal to 12. So here what is A? A is a variable and 12 is the value that is stored in it. That is what we assume. But exactly what is happening inside the memory is a memory is allocated and values 12 is stored in it. Suppose let us assume that the memory address, the location address of this 12 is 3000. What will happen is 3000 will be stored in a location and this location will be given label as A. So A is storing value 3000. So A is referencing the location 3000, and what is stored in 3000 is 12. This is what exactly happening in Python. So suppose if I write B is equal to 20, what will happen? Again a memory will be allocated and 20 will be stored in it. And suppose if the address of this location is 4000, what will happen? 4000 will be stored in memory location and this location will be labeled as B. This location will be labeled as B. So what actually is happening is in location B we are storing the address of value 20. So for us we see it as 12 is stored in A and 20 is stored in B. But exactly what is happening is in B the memory address of 20 is stored and in A memory address of 12 is stored. This is what happening. For example, I am declaring a variable C and I am storing value 12. What exactly will happen? Here A is also 12, C is also 12. So what will happen, Python will do is instead of again storing 12 in some other location, it will refer to this location itself. This location itself, and the address is 3000. So even in C will reference to location 3000. So A is also referencing to location 3000 and C is also referencing to location 3000. So what is the benefit of Python here? The memory is saved. Instead of allocating a new memory for C, the same already allocated memory is used and its address is stored in C. Now if I want to check this, what exactly is happening inside the memory, you can use function ID, and you can see what is the value of A, and ID what is value of C. You can see both the values will be same. What should be the value? This value also will be 3000 and this value also will be 3000. This is just example I am giving. You will get some different value over here at the memory address. You will get here. This is just example. Now in order to see this, you can use print function. Print ID of A, and here print ID of C. then what will happen? You will see that, you will notice that A and C will have same values. So in this way, Python saves the memory. This is one of the benefit of Python. Now we will start with variable assignment. For example, I write x is equal to 10. This one is single assignment. Now I can do multiple assignments also in a single statement. I can write x, y, z is equal to 10, 20, 30. Now what will happen here is 10 will be assigned to x. So x will become 10, 20 will be assigned to y will become 20, and 30 will be assigned to z. 10 will be assigned to x, 20 will be assigned to y, and 30 will be assigned to z. So I can finish the multiple assignments in single statement in Python. Now let us see how we can use this. For example, we want to swap the values x and y. X has to become 20 and y has to become 10. That I can do in single statement in Python. Interchanging of values. If you go in other programming languages, we have to use a temporary variable. But in Python, I can finish it in single statement, swapping of two variables. I can write like x, y is equal to y, x. So what will happen is x will be assigned value y and y will be assigned value x. So the swapping will take place. That is, x will become now 20 and y will become now 10. If you print the values and see, the values will get swapped after this statement in Python. So in this way, you can do multiple assignment in single statement in Python. Now let us see what is dynamic typing. Now say I am going to store x is equal to 10. Now what value is getting stored in x? 10 is getting stored. And what is the data type of x? It is integer. 10 is nothing but integer. So what will be the data type of x? It is integer. If you want to check this, you can use the function type. You can use the function type x. It will display the data type of x. The data type of x here is 10. That you can use print. Using print, you can see print type of x. What will be the result now? The result will be like, it belongs to class integer. X belongs to class integer. This will be the output. So now I can change the value of x. I can write x is equal to Python. I can write like this also. In the same program, I can reassign the value of x as string also. Initially it was integer. Now I can initialize it with, I can assign the value Python also. Now here, what is the data type of x? If you want to see, I can write type x, print type x. So what will be the data type? Data type is going to be class string. That is, it is string data type here. So in the beginning of the program, I have assigned value 10. In the due course of program, I have changed the value to Python. Initially it was, the data type is integer. Here it has become string. So I can change the data type. That's why it is called as dynamic typing. If you see in other programming languages, the whatever data type you set in the beginning, throughout the program, the data type has to be the same. you cannot change it, but in Python it allows you to change. That's why it is called as dynamic typing. This is one of the feature the Python supports. I can write in the same program, I can write later x is equal to, I can store some floating point value also. X is equal to 10 in beginning, then I have changed to Python, I can change it to floating point value also. Floating point value, and if you want you can check again writing the using the function type, you can check the data type of x. So this is about dynamic typing. Hi friends, if you like my videos, you can subscribe to my channel for upcoming videos, and don't forget to share it and like it. Thank you.